Have you ever worked on a mix that felt overwhelming, like everything was fighting for space? Achieving clarity in your mix can be the difference between sounding amateur and professional. In this video, I'll show you 5 essential techniques to fix cluttered mixes and create clean, balanced productions. Hey guys, Joey here, and today we're tackling one of the most common mix problems: clutter. From EQ tips to dynamic control, I'll share practical solutions to help you clean up your mixes and make every element shine. But let's face it, your kick and bass should be working together, not throwing elbows in the low end. Let's dive in. The first step to a cleaner mix is addressing frequency overlaps. When multiple instruments occupy the same frequency range, they compete for space, which can lead to a muddy and cluttered sound. Start by identifying the main elements in your mix. For example, the bass and kick typically dominate the low end. Use an EQ to carve out space for each. Try cutting the bass around 60 to 80 Hz to make room for the kick's punch, and reduce the kick slightly around 100 to 150 Hz if the bass needs more definition. It's not just the low end. This technique applies to mids and highs too. If your vocals and guitars are clashing, find the dominant frequencies in the vocal and cut those frequencies slightly in the guitar. This ensures that each element can be heard clearly without stepping on each other.
I'm running out of things to say. I'm just so lost. I feel so lost. I'm running out of things to say. I'm just so lost. I feel so lost.
Think of EQ like organizing a crowded room. When everything has its place, the mix feels spacious and balanced. The next step in cleaning up your mix is using panning and stereo imaging to create space. Not everything needs to sit dead center. Spreading elements across the stereo field makes the mix feel wider and less crowded. Start by panning complementary instruments in opposite directions. For example, if you have 2 rhythm guitars, pan one hard left and the other hard right. This creates a balanced stereo image while leaving room in the center for vocals, bass, and kick. For more subtle elements like pads or background vocals, try slightly off-center panning to give the mix a natural sense of depth. And don't forget about percussion. Panning hi-hats or shakers can add movement and prevent everything from stacking up in the middle. And if you want to take it further, use stereo imaging tools like side widener to widen sounds like synth pads or effects. Just be cautious not to push everything super wide. You still need balance between the center and the sides. Effective panning and imaging not only declutter your mix, but also make it feel more spacious and professional. Once you've addressed frequency and spatial issues, the next step is controlling dynamics. Without proper dynamic control, elements in your mix can feel inconsistent, making it harder to achieve clarity. Compression is your best friend here. Start by taming the peaks of individual tracks. For example, if a vocal has uneven volume, use a compressor to smooth out the performance, ensuring that every word is audible without being overwhelming.
This wake feels a little bit lighter. Future's a little bit brighter now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake feels a little bit lighter. Future's a little bit brighter now. This wake feels a little bit lighter. Future's a little bit brighter now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake feels a little bit lighter. Future's a little bit brighter now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you.
Compression isn't just for individual tracks. It's essential for groups too. For instance, use bus compression on your drum group to glue the elements together and make them sit more cohesively in the mix. And don't forget about side compression. This technique is particularly useful for decluttering the low end. Sidechain your bass to the kick drum so that the bass ducks slightly whenever the kick hits, giving the kick more impact without fighting the bass. Compression, when used thoughtfully, can make your mix feel balanced and controlled, eliminating dynamic chaos while preserving energy. Transitions are another area where clutter can creep into your mix. Abrupt changes between sections can feel messy, but with the right effects, you can clean things up and create smoother flows. One trick is to use glitch effects or stutters to add rhythmic interest while bridging sections. For instance, try applying a subtle stutter effect to a vocal delay tail at the end of the verse to lead into the chorus.
But now I get the last laugh, 'cause I'm doing perfect. I swear I don't got problems. But now I get the last laugh, 'cause I'm doing perfect. I swear I don't got problems.
You can also use reverb and delay to create space in transitions. Add a short reverb burst or a delay tail to an element that drops out, giving it a natural fade instead of a hard stop. Finally, don't underestimate the power of automation. Gradually lowering the volume or filtering out frequencies on certain elements before a transition can really help reduce clutter and direct focus to the next section. By cleaning up transitions with effects, you can maintain clarity and keep your mix feeling intentional and polished. The final technique for decluttering your mix is enhancing contrast with volume automation. Automation lets you control the focus of your mix dynamically, ensuring every element shines at the right moment. For instance, during the verse, you might lower the volume background instruments like pads or secondary guitars to give more space to the vocals. As the chorus hits, you can bring those elements back up for added energy. Another trick is automating effects like reverb or delay. For example, increase the reverb on a snare or a vocal at the end of a section to create a dramatic tail. Then pull it back for a tighter sound in the next section.
I know the time is running out, but it doesn't seem too fair. I swear I'm gonna get there. I'm moving forward. and never looking back, every mistake. And I know the time is running out, but it doesn't seem too fair. I swear I'm gonna get there. I'm moving forward and never looking back, every mistake. I know the time is running out, but it doesn't seem too fair. I swear I'm gonna get there. I'm moving forward, never looking back, every mistake. I know the time is running out, but it doesn't seem too fair. I swear I'm gonna get there. I'm moving forward, never looking back.
Finally, use automation to subtly adjust supporting elements throughout the track. If a rhythm guitar or a percussion layer feels too dominant in one section, drop it by a decibel or two. These small changes add up to a cleaner, more balanced mix. Volume automation is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining clarity while keeping your mix dynamic and engaging. We've covered 5 essential techniques to fix cluttered mixes: cutting frequency overlaps with EQ, using panning and stereo imaging to create space, controlling dynamics with compression, cleaning up transitions with effects, and enhancing contrast with volume automation. By combining these strategies, you can transform a chaotic mix into one that's clear, balanced, and professional. What's your favorite technique for decluttering a mix? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your approach to achieving clarity. If you're looking for a tool to add unique effects while keeping your mix clean, check out X Repeater by Joey Sturgis Tones. From rhythmic stutters to pitch shifting effects, it's a creative way to add movement and excitement without overcrowding your tracks. Download your free 14-day trial today at the one and only JoeySturgisTones.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check the links in the description below and tap that bell to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Until next time, happy mixing.